Nestled in the northern part of South America, Venezuela became a key player in the complex tapestry of the Cold War. Blessed with vast oil reserves and marked by periods of political turbulence, the nation found itself at the intersection of superpower rivalries, regional dynamics, and struggles for political autonomy. This article explores Venezuela's role during the Cold War, examining its experiences with ideological conflicts, the oil industry, and the impact of global tensions on its domestic affairs. Oil diplomacy and economic significance. Venezuela's vast oil reserves, particularly the discovery of significant oil fields in the early 20th century, made the country a crucial player in global energy markets. The United States, in particular, became deeply interested in securing access to Venezuelan oil, leading to close economic ties between the two nations. The oil industry played a pivotal role in shaping Venezuela's economy, foreign relations, and its vulnerability to external influences during the Cold War. Political turmoil and the rise of Pérez Jiménez. In the early years of the Cold War, Venezuela experienced political turbulence marked by coups and dictatorships. The rise of Marcos Pérez Jiménez in 1952 marked a period of authoritarian rule that aligned with U.S. interests. The United States saw Pérez Jiménez as a reliable ally, given his anti-communist stance and cooperation in securing American economic interests, particularly in the oil sector. Democratization and the Betancourt Doctrine. The late 1950s and early 1960s witnessed a shift towards democratization in Venezuela. President Romulo Betancourt, who took office in 1959, introduced the Betancourt Doctrine, emphasizing non-intervention and the promotion of democratic ideals in foreign policy. This doctrine aimed to distance Venezuela from Cold War power struggles and foster a more independent and principled approach to international relations. Cuban Revolution and shifting alliances. The Cuban Revolution of 1959, led by Fidel Castro, had a profound impact on Latin America, including Venezuela. The revolution inspired leftist movements across the region, leading to a polarized political landscape. While the Betancourt government maintained a cautious distance from both superpowers, subsequent administrations grappled with the challenges of balancing ideological considerations with economic and strategic interests. Oil nationalization and OPEC. A defining moment in Venezuela's Cold War history was the nationalization of the oil industry in 1976 under President Carlos Andrés Pérez. This move aimed to assert Venezuelan control over its natural resources and increase government revenue. The nationalization aligned with broader global shifts as oil-producing nations formed the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, giving them greater influence in international energy markets. Late Cold War political struggles. Venezuela continued to navigate political challenges during the latter stages of the Cold War. Economic difficulties, social unrest, and changing global dynamics influenced the country's political landscape. The end of the Cold War brought both opportunities and challenges, as Venezuela sought to redefine its role in a world marked by shifting geopolitical alliances. Conclusion. Venezuela's journey through the Cold War was a complex and dynamic one, shaped by its economic significance, political upheavals, and efforts to assert national autonomy. The nation's experience reflects the broader trends in Latin America during this era, where the interplay of ideology, regional dynamics, and economic considerations left an indelible mark on the course of history. As Venezuela continues to grapple with political and economic challenges in the 21st century, the legacy of its Cold War experience remains a significant chapter in the nation's story.